Welcome to the Pretty Spiritual Channel. This is the pick a card reading for health and wellness. And this is timeless because there is no such thing as time in the spiritual realm, and that is where this information is truly coming from. You may see the cards and you may see me. Okay. So whenever you come across this reading is when it may resonate for you. I have 3 piles here, and the first pile is with the ring here with the pink stone. Okay, this ring that actually needs to be polished up, but it's platinum, but it needs to be polished. So that's the first pile right there. That's the first deck. And we have this is a special kind of hematite. I do not remember the exact type it is, but this is magnetic. I mean, hematite is magnetic regardless, but this is definitely very magnetic. This is the second pile. Okay, second deck here. Okay. And the third is a hematite ring. And this is for the third pile. Okay. Just so you can see how magnetic that was. But that's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's for the third pile. You guys take a moment, pause the video, figure out which reading you feel is for you. If you feel led to more than one pile, then you may select it. However, I only encourage you to select one so that you are not confused or overwhelmed with too much information, okay? And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And afterwards, I will do free live readings. Okay. All right. For those, so this is being recorded live for those of you who are watching this. And later on, probably the next day, I'm going to edit this video down to where you will only see the pick card readings and you won't see people getting the actual free readings or whatever. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put the other 2 piles aside and go ahead and start with the first pile 1 here, or deck 1 or reading 1 with this beautiful ring. Set that there. Okay. So let's see what's going on with you guys' health. Keep in mind that I am not a medical professional. I am not a doctor or any kind of practitioner, nurse practitioner, anything like that. You guys, it is completely up to you, okay, how you go about your health. I recommend that you can seek out a professional. If it's something serious, please go to the doctor. Please do not sit around watching these readings thinking it is the end all be all to finding out about your health. What you choose to do in regards to your health is that will be on you. That's not a disclaimer, okay? These readings is for entertainment only, though you may find it possibly insightful or helpful, okay? There's always help available, and just be looking online and do your research, okay? All right. I'm using the Herbal Tarot deck here, so I'm going to be referring to the booklet because even though I do recognize a lot of the herbs on the tarot deck and what they may correlate to in terms of health conditions, to be absolutely sure, I try to make sure that I refer to the booklet so that I'm giving the most accurate info based off of the author's interpretation, okay? So let me jump to pulling out the booklet already. And there's some things that I may know, but anyway, I strongly encourage you guys to check out Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Mandel / Motivational Doc, and I will actually include their names in the description box below. Not right now, but after this reading is done, for you guys to check them out because they give really good health info. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So let's see what's going on with your health. Be it whether your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. You guys have the moon card reverse. So I don't know. I want to say I'm afraid you guys are aware of whatever's going on, but I think you guys are. And it likely is causing you guys some sort of depression here. And because I normally don't ever naturally say I'm afraid anything, like I'm afraid, I would normally never say that. But when I intuitively am led to say something, it really is energy that I'm picking up. And I didn't really take the time to really look at these cards. Okay. I didn't really take time to look at these cards. I flipped them over, but I didn't really take time to look at them. But what confirms this is the despair card and the cave card. Okay. So you guys really are in an energy it's affecting you. So either you guys are really going through some serious major depression, anxiety, worries and fears, or heartbreak in some form, disappointment. And it's because you may have found something out or become aware of something, whether it is something going on with your physical health or a situation that you're involved in, or something you hear about that causes you, to experience this. Um, I hope you didn't lose anybody, okay, in your life. But so let's go ahead and take a look at the moon in terms of um, health conditions related to this card. So lemon balm here is uh, this is the herb that correlates with it. Now this card came out reversed, but I look for the conditions based off of the actual card itself. So lemon balm is calming and relaxing and counteracts moodiness and melancholy. Okay. So you guys may be dealing with moodiness or melancholy in some form. Okay. You might even be irritable and you just need to be calm and relaxing. So you guys can look for some herbal teas or supplements that have lemon balm. You also can look for herbal teas or lotions and things that have lavender and chamomile in it, because that can also help calm moodiness. Okay. Um, Now, it's also a diaphoretic. Lemon balm is a diaphoretic, cooling, and it is used as a tea to induce sweating and treating colds and reduces fevers if any of you are dealing with fevers. Okay. So that might also be a possibility that some of you guys are overheated, dealing with some kind of sickness that has you sweating out. Okay. Symbolically used for one who is brooding and melancholy, longing for the past and trouble accepting the present. Okay. So once again, something likely went down that just it's or it's something you became aware of something that you know it's not good news, because the first thing I started out saying when I picked up this card is I'm afraid you guys are have become aware of something and it has you in a negative place. So um yeah, negative feelings, depression, moodiness, lack of warmth and genuine feelings. Okay, that's definitely something you guys are dealing with, and the cards confirm it. Okay, you guys also have vanity card, and you have what I consider to be the home card in reverse. So some of you, you could have lost a home, um, and it, or you could have lost some sort of material possessions, or um, perhaps something went on in the home that makes you no longer feel comfortable or at home, as they say. It's just something here that uh, I definitely feel like it's related to material, and it could be relating to how you value um, your uh, success in life, also because of the vanity card. A lot of times people take a lot of pride in the things they own, or where they are in life, or where they live, or what they make, how much, what I'm saying, what they look like. Um but this also could be the very thing propelling you into um some sort of depression or feeling like you need to hide out because maybe there's something that you're just not too pride. I don't know. You're not. You're. I'm hearing prideful. Prideful. There's something you may be prideful about. And somebody here could be keeping up appearances. Now, you guys take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is. But this feels very specific to somebody who may be watching this later or watching it now or whatever. But you guys are prideful about something, and if you lost anything or you're not able to keep up the same appearances as before, you could be hiding out, ashamed, embarrassed, depressed, sad, whatever is going on. Okay. Um, let's see what else is going on here. Now, in terms of physical ailments, you guys, somebody here could be experiencing issues with diarrhea. If you are, cinnamon is a natural remedy that you can take to help alleviate diarrhea. Okay. Some of you out here could be experiencing fatigue or feeling very lethargic. If you really truly are tired and feeling worn down, you may actually just need some legitimate, real rest. Or you can take something to help boost your energy, such as B12 or some B vitamins like B complex. You could also drink matcha green tea or green tea. Just don't drink green tea on an empty stomach, but that can help give you some energy. Okay. A banana for me helps give me energy as well because it has potassium in it. Emotional pain. I'm not surprised to see this because I already picked up that there's depression here, and of course the despair card is there. Okay. Stress. Not surprised to see that either. The energy is all here. Smoker, somebody here needs to stop smoking, okay? And was it nausea and vomiting? Okay, so somebody could be experiencing that as well. So somebody is sick. Somebody's definitely here sick and not feeling well, but a lot of it, like I said, for some of you, something you've experienced or happened or seen, you can't quite stomach it, and it's just throwing everything off. It's draining you. For some of you, okay. Some of you could be just chain smoking or seriously smoking, just trying to deal with whatever the stress is. So let me go ahead and let's look at your advice cards here. You guys have that you need to seek out an expert. That could be a medical professional, a counselor, a therapist, a financial advisor, a legal representative, depending on what your situation is. Give it to God also is what you're being told. I highly recommend that. Sometimes things are out of our control, and the best thing you can do is to release it. Say a prayer, meditate, and release it to God and let Him deal with it. You have to say yes. Some of you, something has been offered or proposed to you, and you know what it is, an opportunity, whatever it is, and you might want to say yes to it. Five of Cups here. Yeah, somebody here feels regret or a sense of loss. Okay, with the Five of Water. But the one thing that, I always like to point out about the Five of Cups and feeling regret or a sense of loss is they're never cry over spilled milk, as they say, because usually there are still a couple of opportunities left. There's still something positive left that you're unaware of because it's usually 5 cups and 3 of them are spilled. So that feels like, a lot of what you wanted has been, lost and is gone and you can't get it back. But there's usually on that, a 5 of Cups card, there's still 2 cups there, and it's pointing out to you that there's still opportunity left. There's still options left. All your options are not gone. All your luck is not gone. All of your favor is not gone. Your opportunities are not gone. There's still something there, but usually it's like one of those things. If a person is too busy crying over what they felt they lost or what they regret, it's like it makes it hard for them to see what opportunity is still there or what blessings are still there. It's like they have to be able to turn around and look and realize, oh God, I still have 2 cups still sitting there, and be grateful. Okay. So don't get caught up in feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. It's all done with, or it's all gone, or you took a loss, or feeling a sense of regret. Don't do that. There's something still that remains for you, or there's blessings that are on their way or right around the corner. You just can't see it. Nine of Pentacles here. Okay. This is a card of independence, a lot of security and abundance and stability, and being able to stand on your own and be very secure and have everything that you need, simply because you empowered yourself and you put yourself in that position. You know, even if you think you didn't put yourself in that position, if you find yourself, let's say this was over a breakup, or maybe a company letting you go from a job, or just whatever could have happened, maybe your house burned down, whatever it is, you have something that you either saved, reserved, or you know what I'm saying, invested into or worked on, that has you still in a good position, to where you don't really need to worry about, like I said, what was lost or what you no longer have, or if you can do this anymore. Okay. Um, it's pointing out that you're really able to enjoy life's little luxuries. You're It's time for you possibly to spend some time alone and find peace in that and enjoy it. Okay. And for some of you, like I said, it's successfully being on your own, whether it's, finding happiness in being by yourself and no longer around others that you may have been around with or involved with, or maybe even starting a business or something. Like if you lost the job, you can start a business and it's going to work out well for you. So you have the renewal card here. Okay. So this is all about reviewing and evaluating. Okay. Um, it's pointing out that it's really time for you to move on to a new direction. Okay. And it's pointing out a favorable assessment of the facts. Okay. So if you find that this is a transitional stage for you, or it's an ending, it's an opportunity, it's a good thing. You get to kind of reevaluate, reassess, and move forward. Remain positive and do not stop. Don't stop. Okay. There's something that you guys will be aware of what it is that you're not supposed to stop doing. Okay. Don't stop pressing forward. That's for sure. Don't give up hope. Keep pressing forward. Remain positive. Okay. And be bold. Be bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risk and be daring. Okay. So, you guys, that was Pile One. That was Pile One's reading for health and wellness. And we're going to move on to the next pile. Okay. So let me put these back real quick. Some of them, at least, I'll put back real quick. The others, I'll just, Um, interesting enough here, I want to point out that you have 2 red cards, 2 green cards, 2 yellow cards. These cards are supposed to relate to the chakras, the health conditions that are there. They're supposed to, these different chakras are responsible for these certain health conditions. So for the green chakra, this is about your heart chakra. You need to work on healing your heart chakra. Okay. Um, the yellow chakra here, I think this is what is that chakra? It's going to come to me a second. I don't know why I can't think straight. The red chakra, this is what is this? The root chakra, the sacral chakra. In fact, let me just pull it up so I'm not guessing. I know better, but it's like I can't really think straight. Why, I don't know. Okay, but let me pull this up because this is important. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because sometimes it's, healing and recovering and empowering yourself in your energy. It's like as simple as doing chakra meditations. Okay. And there's tons of them for free online that literally, when you uh, listen to them or whatever those meditations are, it literally can do a lot of good for strengthening your chakras, because sometimes chakras, when they're weak, can literally cause different health issues, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Okay. And I've actually got to experience that being something that really is a real thing. And just from listening to different chakra meditations for different concerns and issues that were bothering me physically and, emotionally or mentally or whatever, um, I definitely immediately saw a change. So, people need to be aware that your spiritual energy has a lot to do with what you're experiencing with your health and wellness, just as much as anything in the physical realm. So, yeah, yellow is your solar plexus chakra, and red is your root chakra. Okay, so for pile one here, reading one, um, go here on YouTube and look up chakra meditations for those particular um, chakras. Okay. And that should help you guys as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading. Just a second here. I'm trying to plug my phone back up because it just became unplugged. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so let me close that up and the music disappeared. Get the music back on. All right, so let me put these up here and dive right into the second one. Just get them out of the way. I'm just gonna get them out of the way. I'll put them over here somewhere. All right, you guys. So for pile two, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Pile two with the hematite stone here. This is your reading. I'm going to move your advice cards. All right. So let's see what's going on. Wow. You guys got the devil card here. That is the card of temptation. Okay. That is a card of temptation. It is a card of experiencing um, torture, misery, hell, somebody giving you hell. Um, it can be addictions. And addictions can literally be anything, habits that are really not healthy for you that you're struggling to break. It could, and that could be literally anything: alcoholism, drugs, food addiction, sex addiction, codependency in love and relationships, especially if one is in a toxic environment or a toxic relationship. It could be codependency really on anybody. Some people keep awful toxic friends and family around just to avoid being negative, alone, which is not good. You guys, I'm trying to find the devil in this because this is the herbal tarot and I'm still learning the herbs. There's an herb on every single card. And I'm not familiar with the lobelia herb. So I'm going to the book so that I can find out which health conditions relate to that particular herb for this reading. And then I'm going to get into the other cards here. So I apologize, and I'm looking for it here in the book. I've almost found it. I'm trying to talk and look for it at the same time. But yeah, so it could be that there's something that you literally struggle to let go that has kind of control over you, which could be literally your ego or it could be your desire to have something or someone and you just feel like you can't let it go. Um, okay, where is it at here? Where is it at? Yeah, I feel so distracted today. It's not even funny. So I apologize, you guys. While I'm looking for that, you guys also have the communication card here. So some of you could be tempted to communicate with with someone or about something. It may not even be the best communication. Some of you could be affected by communication that's not necessarily good communication. Like it could be literally toxic communication, negative messages, negative communication, gossip or something. Some of you could be feeling tempted to communicate someone, or you really are feeling disturbed by wanting somebody else to communicate with you. You also have the travel card. Okay. um Now, everything doesn't have to be negative. This could literally just be you either feel restricted from being able to travel, communicate, or get out more, and maybe feel cut off from those things, or you can't sit still and keep quiet. It'll be one or the other. Okay, so I don't understand why I cannot. So I'll be honest with you guys. I never had this problem of looking up cards in this book for this particular deck. This is energy. This is definitely all energy because I take on energy in these readings, and even though it's not necessarily mine, and I've been lost trying to find whatever this is in the book, and at the same time confused. So some of you may be literally experiencing that, lost and confused, and then therefore unable to find what it is you're looking for, get to where it is you're trying to get, and unable to communicate what you really want to communicate or need to communicate. So that in itself is interesting. But you guys take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it exactly where it is. And in a minute, I'm just going to Google up the herb because I literally cannot find it. So some of y'all really probably can't find what it is you're looking for. And it should, even though it shouldn't be that hard. This is ridiculous. You know, I've never experienced this before. And I mean, never. This is bizarre. Okay. Well, oh, there it is. Okay, finally found it. I had to slow down and really look and analyze. So some of you guys may need to slow down and take your time and really look over things or really think things through or really check things out. So the low Bellia herb that's relating to this devil card here. It's an antispasmodic, a stimulant, an expectorant, and a nauseant. It is used for conditions like asthma, lung problems, relieving spasms, nervous tension, and cramps, and to induce vomiting. And the only time somebody would induce vomiting is if there is a need for poison control, like if somebody um, swallowed or ate something that really would be very toxic to them. Okay, so those are the health issues that could be some of you are experiencing here in this particular group here, this particular pile. But it's also symbolically, this herb is used for breaking up old patterns, letting go of cares and worries, and a need for more playfulness. Okay. Some of you may be getting loose, making believe things, need to lighten up and need to experience what is it, playfulness and something about frivolity. So that's how the author interprets that. But let's see. I'm missing a card. I know I'm missing a card. Where is it? Okay, I know I'm missing a card here because I know there were supposed to be more cards. Yes. Ha. I knew it. I was missing more cards here for you guys for your reading. Okay. Okay. So, wow. Okay. Hmm. You have Deceit card in reverse. You also have Destiny. So some of you guys, you're very aware of where it is you want to go, how you want to get there, what it is you want to communicate or need to communicate. Um, yeah. And you're not feeling like you need to hide any of this. You're not feeling the need to there was something I was looking for with this. Unashamed. Okay. Unashamed. So I feel like for some of you, like mentally, emotionally, even spiritually, um, you guys are kind of opening up more and just saying, I don't really care what other people think. Um, I'm gonna do what it is I need to do. I know where it is I want to go. I know what will work out for me, and if this is what I like, or this is what I want to do, or this is how uh things gotta be, I'm cool with that. I don't care what anybody else thinks. So I feel like you guys are freeing up in a sense more, but I think some of you may believe that other people are going to see the things you do or want to do or where you're trying to go or whatever as not the right thing to do or not a good thing. Like, for example, let's say if somebody was like, you know what, I want to do an OnlyFans, okay, and I'm gonna do this OnlyFans because I can make my money doing this, and I don't care how other people feel about it. I'm gonna do me. That's the route I gotta take or want to take. I don't really care, okay. And you're not willing, and you don't feel the need to hide it either. Or some of you could just really, like I said, just want to do you, and and however you feel you want to live your life or get to where you want to go or wherever you feel is your destiny to do. It could be a relationship, what kind of job, where you want to live, how you want to live, how you want to be. It doesn't matter, you know. So that's not a bad thing. I think that's a good thing, honestly. No judgment here. So physical health issues. Some of you got food allergies, and take what resonate with doesn't leave where it is. Somebody may be pregnant, or trying to get pregnant or desire to get pregnant. Um, you take a pregnancy test if you think you are or not sure or whatever. But and let me say, with food allergies, if you are experiencing a food allergy, it's time to detox, and definitely, of course, change your diet. If you're unsure of what, some of you may have food allergy and you're unaware of it. um I know I had some food allergies to, it felt like everything, a couple years ago. And it seemed like it didn't matter what I ate or didn't eat, I was having allergies. And then I realized, yeah, I have food allergies, but it's not because of the food itself. Well, it was because of food itself, but it's because there were certain things I had already eaten that had already allowed the issue to get out of hand. Like, it was a gluten problem. I had eaten so much gluten type of food that it had caused me to get what they call that condition, leaky gut. And so it didn't matter what I ate, I was going to have an allergy to it. And if you're unfamiliar, look up leaky gut. You'll get to know more about it. But it's a cause of all the gluten that's in a lot of food we eat, and I was eating my fair share of it, like overdoing it. And so I just had food allergies to anything. But I was able to reverse that by eating less foods with gluten and really just taking out my diet for a while. Okay. And taking certain health supplements. So if you're trying to get pregnant, because some of you may be trying to get pregnant, some of you may already be pregnant. You either aware of this or you're unaware of it. But if you're trying, sea moss, especially purple sea moss, has been known or talked about that can help improve fertility. So is royal jelly and red raspberry leaf, the tea or the actual supplement. So you can find those things at your local health food store. You may find them in Whole Foods as well. Okay. Um, But if you're already pregnant and you're unsure, of course you got to take a pregnancy test. If you are pregnant, then make sure you get a good prenatal vitamin so that your child develops healthy and normal. Because I had a friend who was not taking her prenatal seriously, and she ended up with her child having major birth defects. Okay. So make sure you're taking your prenatals and get yourself a really good pregnancy tea or something. Um, eye health. Some of you may be experiencing eye health. Carrots is really good for eye health. Um, beta carotene is more specifically what's in carrots that's good for eye health. Okay, lycopene is can be good for eye health. Lycopene can also be found naturally in tomatoes, but you'd have to eat a lot of tomatoes and carrots, or at least eat it regularly in your diet every day. Okay, or take some just vitamins that or supplements that are really good for eye health, or go see your doctor. Somebody may be experiencing issues with alcoholism, whether it's withdrawal or developing the issue, and somebody could be borderline in it. I feel like, and you think, oh, no big deal. Because if you're partying a lot and you think, I'm not alcoholic, be careful, tread lightly, because somebody's borderline alcoholism. Some of you already are dealing with that. Okay. If you are already dealing with alcoholism, there's a couple of people, and that I know that have been dealing with that. When they go to Alcoholics Anonymous, the AA meetings locally in their town, they're free. You can look them up on Google and pick one and go. When they go and they stick to it and they get a sponsor, sponsors are free. They check up on you. They make sure you're good. They can relate to what you're going through. It actually works. It actually works and has helped those people as long as they stay consistent with going to those AA meetings and keeping up with their sponsors. So don't ever be ashamed. You can look up on Google, okay? Endometriosis, okay? For the women who are experiencing that, because that's a female health issue, red raspberry leaf tea or the health supplement itself can help, and decreasing the amount of dairy and such as milk and cheese, and meats, and decreasing the white sugar and the white flour out of your diet as much as possible, and detoxing, okay? And taking a really good women's vitamin can help reverse endometriosis. There's so many natural ways that you can naturally improve your health. Okay. Look up Dr. Eric Berg and Dr. Mandel / motivational doc, and there will be a couple others. I'm going to put them in the description box. They might not get put there until after this reading is over with, but you can look them up. They're on YouTube, they're on Instagram, and they give out so much, natural health knowledge. Dr. Eric Berg I love the most because he goes about it from a medical / scientific standpoint, where he explains everything to you. He's done research, so there's another medical doctor that does the same thing. Okay, insomnia. Some of you are experiencing insomnia. I've had my bouts and issues with that. One of the best things you can do for insomnia, do some kind of exercise before it's time to go to bed, probably about a couple hours beforehand. Even if you do it last minute, it's still going to help. So get on, do some kind of exercise. If you have any extra way you do exercise at home, walking up and down the stairs, walking around a lot, jogging in place in one spot, go for a walk is the best though. Going for a walk, because not only are you getting exercise, but you're also getting in so much fresh air and oxygen, which will help you to sleep. Okay. If you can handle dairy and you're not lactose intolerant, a warm cup of milk at night. A warm glass of water. Warm. It could be a little hot, but warm, nothing that's going to cause you. That can help as well. And lavender and chamomile, either the tea or the lotion. You can also get the baby powder as well. It works wonders, okay? And try not watching TV or being on social media at least an hour or two before it's time to go to bed, because sometimes that stuff will have your brain just going. And sometimes it's your brain that won't shut down and help and allow you to sleep. Um, there's a lot of sleep soundtracks online on YouTube for free that also help people sleep. Just go, search them on YouTube and listen to those with headphones or without headphones. When I tell you they work, they work. Okay. Personally, I like listening to prayer videos, duas, DUA, duas, or like I said, singing bowls or whatever works really well for me, or the meditation tracks that can help with your insomnia. Okay. And final, somebody may have reproductive health issues. Okay. If you're a woman, I already mentioned things that can help you with your reproductive health. Okay. If you're a man, um, Tribulus terrestris can help, but there are some actual men's health supplements that you can actually take. That they sell them at the health food store, Whole Foods, things like that, or you can go on Amazon, look them up, that you can actually take. That will help with your health as well. Okay. Sometimes detoxing, though, a lot of times detoxing is the first thing though that is recommended, because sometimes the body is toxic and it can cause different health issues in different areas of the body. So detox, and then which is eat healthier, and I like to drink chlorophyll added to my water because it helps the detox out toxins, okay, out of the body and whatnot. And drinking just a lot of water can help detox. But there is a tea by Yogi Teas, and they sell this at Walmart. They sell it in grocery stores. They sell it at Target, Walgreens, wherever. Yogi Tea, they have a detox tea. You can drink that. It has dandelion root in it, and clove and pepper and things like that to help detox out the body, to detox the liver and the kidneys and whatnot. Um, Traditional Medicinals has a detox tea as well. So these are simple things you guys can do. Okay, so that is group two's reading. And I gotta get my music back playing because it's not playing anymore. And I'm gonna move on to the crap. That does not complete y'all's reading. I still have to do the advice cards. I'm sorry, you guys. I still have to do the advice cards. So you guys have thank God. So be grateful, have gratitude, okay, for whatever it is you have that you do have going for you. Okay. Say your prayers and give it up to God. Thank God. Stick with it. So for those of you, whatever it is that you are trying to make happen, stick with it. Do not give up. So if it's somebody trying to get pregnant, it's been a struggle, don't give up. Okay, just work on it through improving your health and seeing a fertility specialist. Okay. If you're having other health issues, you guys, like I said, if you're struggling with alcoholism, I'm telling you, you guys, you can manage that through going to AA, Alcoholic Anonymous groups. There's no shame, anything you've been going through with your health, no matter what it is. Some of you already been working on doing things that's going to help. Stick with it. And if you're not sure what can help, look up Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Mendel, motivational doc. Look up, just start typing some things into Google and YouTube. You'd be surprised what you can find as information, knowledge, and help. But do your due diligence, do your research. Don't just unempower yourself. And if you have a doctor, talk to them about it and ask them, are there any alternatives, natural or not? Now, a lot of times a medical doctor is not going to tell you any natural alternatives unless there is enough research that they can use, because they don't want to lose their medical license or whatever. But you guys step away from the crowd. Okay, so you have to step away from the crowd, meaning do your own thing. And I kind of have a feeling that you guys in this group, you already are feeling free to step away and do what it is that you want and follow your own path and not really care what others do. Okay, you're gonna do you. You have the Four of Cups. This is not the Four of Cups. I'm sorry. This is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is all about the fact that you guys, you need to make sure you manage things well. your finances. Make sure you're managing responsibilities, that you're being cautious about things, especially your money, that you're not being too frivolous. Manage what you're eating, manage what you're drinking. Um, especially those of you who may be partying or enjoying, alcohol or whatever. Make sure you make good decisions, okay, regardless. And um, it's okay also to make sure that you're being generous with others. But this is a card of pointing out some of you may be trying to hold on to what it is that you have or value, okay? Beware of being stingy or stubborn or anything, because somebody here is also possibly, I think, stubborn and you don't want to change your ways, even if it makes sense. You have Ace of Wands here. Okay, this is a new start, a new beginning, possibly a move or relocation for some of you, or a new career, or just getting sparked and motivated and having a lot of passion, okay, about a new direction or something going on in your life or something you want to do in your life. So it's a new exciting opportunity, career advancement, a change in your life, okay? You have the Nine of Wands here. That's being prepared or wanting to be prepared. And the advice for that card is don't give up, protect that which you've created or value, and have courage and believe in yourself. You have the wait card. So there's something you kind of need to wait, that you need to wait for, or kind of be patient about there and not make a direct move on yet. And you have it's up to you. So if you're wondering about if something's possible, it's all about what you do and your effort and you playing your cards right. So saying it's up to you. Do you want it? If this is what you want, that's, it's completely up to you. You can have it. And you have the home card. Okay, so it's pointing out your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay. All right, so that completes the reading for the people in pile 2. I was trying to unintentionally end y'all's reading early and I didn't mean to do that. It's just I was kind of like missing the other cards there for a second. So now I'm going to move on to the next pile. I'm just going to put those at least there so that I'm not still dealing with that. And then quickly move on to this other pile here. Uh-oh. My mirror went off. Yikes. All right. Sorry, guys. I could stand to be just a little more organized. I have a lot of stuff here. Okay. All right, so I'll put those back. All right, pile 3. Pile 3. Pile 3, this is your reading. Hematite ring, folks. Oh, okay. All right, you guys got the Magician. And you have Astragalus root, Astragalus herb here. So the Magician is about taking what it is that you have at your disposal, taking your skills, your experience, your knowledge, your awareness, your talents, whatever it is that you have, taking it and utilizing it and using it in a way that you're able to create and manifest what it is that you desire or want to create. Okay. It is an empowerment card. It's all about empowering yourself. Okay. Um, and so the astragalus root here, it is an herb of creativity. Okay. And I'm using the herbal tarot deck for those of you who did not see it. Okay. Um, it is a digestive and a diuretic. The root is used to increase energy and aid assimilation and digestion. It is also the most powerful herbal immune tonic known. Okay. Symbolically used for poor assimilation of food and ideas, weakness, fatigue, sluggishness, tendency to be cold. So those are some potential health issues that you guys could be experiencing right now. Okay, digestive issues, weakness, fatigue, sluggishness, tendency to be cold. So it's also a card of creativity, unlimited possibilities, ability to do whatever one imagines or decides. So looking at the other cards here, you have judgment in the reverse, and you have isolation card in reverse. You have a lot of reverse cards. You have no in reverse, and you have what I call the tweet or communication card in reverse here. So it looks like somebody here, you're unable to it's like there's some things that, what's the best way I can describe it? It's like I feel like you may not need to do any further investigating, or you're choosing to not do any further investigating because you may already see what it is you need to know. You may already be aware. Okay, so you don't need to seek out to find or figure anything out. You don't need to investigate or research anything because you may already be aware, or you may be choosing to ignore facts and research anything, or ignore looking or investigating into anything. Okay. No, in reverse, it's either you are rejecting rejection, or you are yeah, you're not accepting being told no, or you're not accepting being denied something here, or you are, like I said, you, it's like a determination, I feel like. So I feel like you guys are determined in terms of energy. There's a determination here. But there's a lack of communication also. It could be you are rejecting the idea that somebody is not in communication with you on purpose. And you're kind of seeking to do something about it, or it could be maybe there's something you were supposed to be hearing about or receiving information or communication about, and you have not heard back about it or from it, and or you got some sort of communication that was not favorable. But whatever it is, this is, you're not sitting, it's like you're not sitting back, or you're choosing to not want to sit back and wait for um things. It's like you actively wanting to do something about it. Okay. Whatever that could be. If you're also choosing to not go alone on something, or you're choosing to keep yourself in a healthy environment where you're surrounded by others, and just not being lonely or isolated or alone or whatever. But let's see. Okay. So in terms of other health conditions that some of you, or wellness issues you guys could be dealing with here, somebody here may be concerned about autism or Asperger's, or may actually have autism or Asperger's. Okay. Somebody here may have a sore throat, or their throat is bothering them. Someone here may be a sex addict or have sex addictions. Someone here may be overworked, working too much, a workaholic. Someone here may have toxic people or a toxic environment around them. And someone here may have low blood pressure. Okay, so if you're experiencing a sore throat, there is a tea by traditional medicinals called throat coat. It literally, it gets rid of that feeling of the sore throat temporarily, of course. But in the meantime, while you're experiencing that, you probably should, take some vitamin C or some elderberry. There's a product called Emergency. It come in packets. It's powder and it's flavor. You add it to some water, shake it up, drink it. You can add a little juice to it as well. That stuff works great. It also has minerals, electrolytes, and B vitamins in it, and it works quick and it works fast. So, like the next day, you'll feel better. Um, you can also gargle with sea salt water or salt water for that sore throat. Sex addict or sex addiction, you may need to work on doing some guided meditations or listening to meditation tracks or singing bowls for the sacral chakra. You guys definitely need to do so regardless, because of you got three red cards here that relate to the sacral chakra. Okay, actually, hold on. I think that's the root chakra, you guys. I'm sorry. I think that's the root chakra. Let me double check. I just looked at this. I don't know why I don't remember. I got a lot on my mind, but the colors of these cards with the health conditions on them, they're meant to relate to the different chakras by color, because each chakra is responsible for different health issues. And a lot of people, they're unaware of this, or they ignore it because they really don't think that their spiritual energy makes a difference to their physical health or mental or emotional health. But it makes a big, big difference. Our spiritual energy is responsible for a lot of our experience in this physical realm. That includes our health, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay. Yeah. So this is the root. This is the root chakra. I have to remember that the orange chakra is a sacral, but this is the root chakra. Okay. Um, but I also encourage you guys to do meditation on the sacral chakra as well, because of the addiction. But getting back to this. So you have the throat chakra here. Okay. Do some meditations or listen to some guided meditations or singing bowls for that. And also the heart chakra as well, because green is the heart chakra, blue is the throat chakra. Okay. So these are your advice cards. Let's see what your advice cards are saying to you guys right now. You have the say thank you card. This is also my card of showing gratitude to others um who have been looking out for you, or who are thoughtful, or who have been kind, caring, and loving to you. Make sure that you show them love in return, or show them support and show them appreciation in return. Okay. And you have the be patient card. So there's a need for you to wait your turn. Be patient. Your time is coming, or your turn is coming. You have the dare to be happy card. Okay. That's very self explanatory. Just live your life, be carefree, enjoy yourself. Okay. If you've been experiencing any kind of loneliness or isolation, I feel like some of you guys are already trying to, get out there, enjoy your life. There's something that is unlikely here. There's something that is unlikely. It could be something that you're worried about or concerned about. Um, I kind of want to clarify what that unlikely is, just to get a little bit more info. And um, let's see here. Okay, this is death. So death is unlikely. Ending is unlikely. Um, The death card is also about transitions and transformations as well. But it's unlikely that something's going to end, or that, something is fatal or deadly, or that you're going to die or whatever. But if you guys are having some serious, serious, major health issues going on, please seek out a professional, a medical professional. Okay. Don't take these readings to be, something that you should be looking at for real advice or at the end of whatever. Okay. Because I'm not a medical professional. This card is telling you that you're ready. Okay. So there's something that you may be anticipating that you want to go for or make a move on. It says you're ready. You have, interesting enough, the Knight of Air, which is about taking quick action, swift action, like literally going for it without hesitation. Okay. There's, um, a lot to be said about that. It's literally just going for it. Events that occur with great speed take time to carefully view your options, creative solutions. You have the Strength card. So this is about being disciplined. It's about biting your tongue or pulling easy in situations where it might be, dangerous territory. It's like treading lightly in dangerous territory, or um, being graceful in situations in which you can't afford to gamble or play around with. Okay. So it's pointing out, having great inner strength. It's a card of courage, and it's also a card of releasing harsh judgments. Okay, forgiveness and compassion is what you're also being told. So release harsh judgments, have forgiveness and compassion. Okay, and you have the Moon card here. Okay, so that card is usually about using your intuition and your discernment to see what's underneath the surface of a situation, or to really look into a situation. It's pointing out that you guys are going to have some important psychic insights, and that there are some events going on behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. And you have the past life card here. It's telling you that the situation involves your past life or past life memories from another lifetime. Okay. So that was the reading for the final POW group 3. I hope these readings were helpful